Have you ever wanted to succeed losing weight, to fit into your old clothes? You want to look great again, feel even better? Glowing, healthy, slim, gorgeous? I mean, you've probably tried to lose weight before and failed, haven't you? Wasn't working fast enough, so you just gave up. Well, hey, I've been there 100 times before, and I promise you, if you stick to this program, you will see and feel the results in as little as 1 week. You're going to get 3 times the results, twice as fast, and no, this is not some multi-level marketing scheme. By the time you get to the end of this session, you're going to know how you can lose up to 15 kilos in 40 days with no exercise and no starvation. And there's a special bonus for you at the end. Now, I know you're probably multitasking right now with your phone in one hand, prepping something with the other, but I want you to stop and I want you to put your phone down, close the door on all those distractions, and really just focus on this. Can you do that? Great. So you want to get the most out of this session, right? Okay, let's get started. My name's Michelle Smith, and this is why I know all this stuff about weight loss. I've been in the industry for about 8 years now, and I've helped thousands of people just like you achieve their weight loss goals. I've conducted entire exhibitions on weight loss and travelled all over the country helping people. I mean, I struggled with my own weight for a very long time, and probably like you, just never really managed to get it under control. And eventually I just gave up and tried to convince myself that it didn't matter. I believe I've tried every single diet on the planet, from starvation and shakes to hypnotism and meditation, you name it, geez, I've tried it. I was married, not happily mind you, but I was married. I had 2 beautiful kids, and I tried to tell myself that that was enough. I knew, like you though, that it wasn't, and it's not enough just to give up and hate every day you look at yourself in the mirror. I mean, come on, who wants to do that? You don't want to be avoiding looking at your own reflection. You want to be looking in the mirror thinking, damn, I'm looking good today, don't you? You want to be able to reach into your wardrobe and know that everything in that wardrobe is going to look great on you. It's going to be the size that you need, and it's going to fit you. I mean, what would you do differently if you were the weight and the dress size you wanted to be? How would that make you feel? Amazing, right? How do you think your partner would look at you, or your kids? And how proud do you think they would be if they saw you set a goal, put your best foot forward and achieve that goal? You know what, as a mum who always puts myself at the back of the queue, I don't think I taught my kids anything about looking after yourself by my own actions. I think I taught them that everybody else in the family was way more important than me, because I was always last. And it sucks, right? And I'm here talking to you today because I want you to achieve this one thing that will change everything about the way you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror. So how do you think that will make you feel? Great, right? So I'm going to show you how to lose up to 15 kilos in 40 days with no exercise and no starvation. That's right, there are 3 secrets that no one wants you to know, because it means that it all ends. The diet companies, the gyms, the personal trainers, they just keep you on Groundhog Day doing the same thing over and over again, keeping you on that mouse wheel trapped so that you keep giving them money. So I'm going to tell you, show you how you can get off that wheel and you can take control of your weight forever. This isn't just about now, this is for the rest of your life. So I want to give you everything you need to successfully reach your goal and never have to worry about it again. How good would that be? I know, you're getting excited now, aren't you? I am. I love sharing this with people, and I sometimes wish I could just yell and say, hey, it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be this hard. I can help you. But I can't. So what I can do is help people one person at a time, like I am here now talking to you. Now, the first secret is that you don't have to eat like a rabbit to lose weight. In fact, it's pretty much the opposite. There's a massive difference between eating to lose weight and eating to be healthy. And I know that sounds weird, right? But surely they're one and the same thing. But well, they're not. So it's no wonder we're all so confused and keep trying and failing. Like you don't have a chance if you're listening to what everybody else is telling you. I remember one diet I tried was literally eating lettuce and drinking coffee and then going to the gym for 2 hours a day. Then I was wondering, gee, why isn't that working? Ugh. The truth is you need to feed your body to lose weight. And I know that's really hard to understand sometimes, but it's very important. If you don't feed your body enough of the right food at the right time, in the right quantities, you're never going to win. For instance, who snacks on nuts? Your hand up? You know that calorie-wise, there's as many calories in nuts as there is pound per pound in a Big Mac. 100 grams of a Big Mac is 257 calories. 100 grams of mixed nuts, guess how many? Go on, 100, 200, 300? 607 calories in 100 grams of mixed nuts. but they're healthy, right? So can you see what I'm saying? I once worked with a guy years ago and who said his wife was on this diet and she was trying really hard and she was really sticking to it, but she just really wasn't losing the weight, although she was following all the instructions and everything. So I couldn't help myself and asked, okay, well, what was she eating? So most of it was okay, totally wrong for weight loss, but you know, it was healthy. And then I asked, well, what does she snack on? And he's so proud to tell me that she kept nuts on her desk at work and she had nuts in the car and she had nuts and snacked on those while the kids were playing soccer or netball or whatever. And I'm just adding all that up in my head going, wow, 100 grams in the car, 100 grams at our desk, 100 grams watching the kids play soccer. That's 300 grams a day. That's 1,821 calories a day before she's even eaten a meal. Now, you don't have to count calories either, don't get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying. It's just using that for an example of how sometimes something that's healthy, like nuts are amazingly healthy, great health values, but they have no place in weight loss. Nothing. They're going to drag your butt down. So it's really important that the type of your food that you're eating, the chemical makeup, is the right food. It's all healthy, but not all healthy food is going to help you lose weight. As long as you have a cup, a teaspoon, and a tablespoon, you can pretty much throw the rest out. Good news, right? Woohoo! I love making things easy. The second secret is that you don't have to exercise to lose weight. Again, let's not confuse being healthy and losing weight. Two very different things. Of course, you should be active and get out there and live a healthy lifestyle. And it's just great for your sanity, if nothing else. There are so many endorphins, those happy hormones that are released when you exercise. So that does just keep you sane and lets you feel good too. What I'm saying is that you don't have to exercise to lose weight. Or maybe you can't exercise. I remember my youngest boy is 10 months old, just starting to walk. So I was a very busy mum. And we went on a skiing holiday, and I've never been skiing before. Wouldn't you know it, 20 minutes into my holiday, I had a massive fall, yard sale. Left me needing a complete knee reconstruction, and for a year of recovery and extreme pain. Yeah, bring on 8 kilos. Middle of winter, so I was feeling pretty sorry for myself anyway, and just trying to happy it up with food, I'm guessing, but you know, go figure, that didn't work. Bring on another 2 kilos. You know, there are lots of reasons people can't exercise. Injury, illness, just being time poor. You know, when you're running around after your family, at the end of the day, you collapse on the sofa. Exercise might be the very last thing that you have time for. And of course, I always recommend that you have at least stay mobile. Take your dog for a walk. You know, if the kids are training somewhere, walk around the oval, walk around the block if you can. Especially get outside, get some air in your lungs. It's good for you, but you don't have to. In fact, you need to listen to your body in this situation. If you're feeling good and you want to go and exercise and do stuff, knock your socks off. I went from eating lettuce leaves and cups of coffee to eating 3 meals and 2 snacks every day, and I had a ton of energy. You just don't have to. And I hope that makes sense, yeah? Cool. So the third secret is that 95% of dieters fail without daily focus and support, regardless of what diet they're following. Because when people go on a diet, they think about like it's something they need to suffer through to get to the end result of what they want, and then it ends, and then they go back to doing what they used to do, and then they put the weight back on, and they seem to get confused on how did that happen. I don't get it. No, but I used to do it, so maybe that sounds familiar to you too. Well, yeah, it did to me. I've done it so many times, I could have written a book, seriously. But most people don't look at the things that they do every day that affect their everyday. And it's the little things that you do every day that become the sum of who you are. And it's exactly the same with your food. It's the little decisions you make with everything that you eat that create your eating habits, which in turn determine your weight. Do you understand that? Great. So it's not your fault if you failed before. When you're trying to achieve a weight goal, like any goal you set, it's 100 times easier with support and focus. A system that keeps you focused on that goal every day and keeps you accountable for what you're doing and make you turn up. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You can do it all by yourself. You can slug it away and you can lose maybe 1 kilo a week and take 4 months of dieting to lose 15 kilos, or you can use all of the support that's available to you and lose up to 375 grams a day every single day and achieve the same results in 40 days. Now, I don't know which option you'd rather do, but I know what I'm going to do every day of the week. I'm taking that 40 days and I'm going to be doing that. don't you think it would be cool if you could submerge yourself into something for just 40 days and come out the other end having achieved your goal? Or maybe you'd rather slug it out and do the hard yards over 4 months, or I don't know, I would rather get laser focused on what I want, knock it out of the park in 40 days. Again, I'm going with the 40 days option. So just let me ask you one question. How would you like it if I could help you with all this? How would you like me to help you every step of the way? That'd be great, right? To be there to answer all of your questions and help guide you through it. You'd love it. All you have to do is turn up and follow the instructions. Doesn't that sound easy? It does, doesn't it? I wish someone had come up to me 10 years ago and said, "What, you're struggling with that stuff? Here, let me help you." It would have saved me thousands of dollars and a whole lot of hating myself, let me tell you. But now I want to help you. I want to share with you how to do this easily and save yourself a ton of money. I can help you achieve all of this fast and easy. Do you want to do that? Okay, stick with me, because here's how we're going to do it. It's called the SlimPro program. It's not advertised mainstream. It totally relies on word of mouth, because people who tell people is the best form of recommendation you can get. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? People who've done it themselves, done the experience and have the results to physically show you and tell you about. Well, I'm living that. So this is the biggest secret out there that your gym or your personal trainer is never going to tell you. The diet companies are never going to tell you, because they want your money. And they can drag it out for 4 months and get it from you. The diet companies are never going to tell you anything about it, because they're making the money from you. I'm going to take you through this, and when you come out the other side, you'll learn everything you need to know about how to maintain your goal weight forever. So let me show you what we're going to do. This is called the SlimPro Complete program, but today we're going to show you a bunch of bonus things that we're going to give you to help you get the best results and support you along the way. Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, so here's the roadmap. Here's what we're going to follow. It's really easy. Let's just take a look. So this is where you are now. This is where you want to be, right? You know, the cool thing is, just by being here with me now, you've already started on this journey. Now, I hate the word journey. I think it's so overused, but you know what? It really is. It's a journey from where you are now, right now, that's going to take you through to where you want to be. I mean, you've acknowledged that you have a problem and you're not happy with the way that you are, and you're taking steps to fix that and learn how to do it for the long term. And I'm going to help you. Okay, so let's jump right into the first step, which is the Detox Cleanse. So the cleanse helps your body dissolve and flush out the toxins and waste that build up over years from diet, alcohol. It's pretty ugly stuff, to be honest. This leaves your insides clean and ready to absorb the SlimPro drops without having to fight through layers of gunk built up over the years. Makes sense, right? So if you've ever looked down your kitchen drain and seen the build-up in there, you know, just imagine that you actually ate most of that. The detox is for 7 days before you start step 2 of the SlimPro program. And this is a 7-day process that should be repeated every 3 months, just for 7 days, as you get enough to do for 12 months, repeating this cycle over. So when you finish your 7 days cleanse, you stop and you go onto the SlimPro drops. Now this detox cleanse will usually help you lose up to about 2 kilos of built up waste. And you're going to get the full body detox program to follow, and that's inside and out. You don't have to do the full program if you don't want to. You can just eat clean for 7 days, taking the Detox Cleanse capsules, the usual, no sugar, no alcohol, no processed foods, only fresh produce, etc. And you're still going to get good results. But why would you, when you can give it 100% and do the very best that you can do? It costs no more to do it 100%, so why not give it a go? It just doesn't make sense to not give it that shot. SlimPro Detox Cleanse, you're going to get a full detox guide, which explains how it works with your body and what it's going to do from the inside out. As I said, you can just take the capsules and eat clean, or you can really rock it, which is what I would do if you choose to give it your best shot. You don't just use the guide and instructions, you're going to use the shopping list, the meal plan, recipes, your super soft detox brushes, the pink salt drink mix, plus a drink bottle that's going to remind you to drink your water throughout the day. How cool is that? Now the 30-day supply of SlimPro Detox Cleanse by itself is usually $79.95, but don't forget this is enough for 12 months supply, because you can do only 7 days at a time of the detox, repeating every 3 months. You're going to have the ultimate detox, the SlimPro Detox Tea, going to give you a 30-day supply, usually $39.95. The Detox Himalayan Salt, usually $4.95. The Detox Body Brush, usually $16.95. Once you start skin brushing, you'll wonder why you've never done it before. The Detox Face Brush, usually $12.95. The Detox Guide, Instructions and Recipes, $29.95. The Detox Meal Planner, usually $15.95. The Detox Shopping List, usually $4.95, sorry. The Drink Bottle with a Reminder, usually $49.95. Now that's a lot of stuff just for your detox cleanse. If you want to go to our online shop and buy that, the whole kit would cost about $255.55. That's for your 12-month supply, because you only do it for 7 days, repeating every 3 months. You have your brushes, the drink bottle, your guidebook, your meal planner, your shopping list that you can use over and over forever. Most people will lose 2 to 3 kilos during the detox. And even if that's all you got, don't you think that's a great deal to start healing your body from the inside? Not just now, but for the rest of your life. You see how we're not talking about just looking at today or next week or starting and ending a diet? I'm going to give you tools that are going to change your life forever. Do you think that's great? Now this is where I get really excited, can you tell? And I know, I hope you're excited too. This is where the real magic happens. And I say magic because it literally feels like magic. For the next 40 days, and I mean this, you're going to literally disappear. I love when I did my SlimPro program because I kind of shut myself away from everyone because I didn't want to be distracted from my journey. I was in a pretty miserable place anyway, so it probably wasn't a lot of fun to be around, to be honest. But I knew I needed to focus on this one thing that I had control over, that I could do, while everything else fell apart around me. Anyways, the next step of the SlimPro program is the SlimPro Drops, and I'm going to share with you how this works. So I talk about magic, but it's not magic. It's pretty much the opposite. It's science. It's combining 3 things together to create a chemical reaction in your body that releases stored fats back into your system. So what are these 3 things? Okay. First, you must eat a minimum of 3 meals every day, preferably at the same time every day. The 2 snacks are optional, but you must eat 3 meals. So how does that work? Well, the first thing is that we've got to get your metabolism sorted out. And here's the definition of metabolism, just so you know. The chemical process that occurs within a living organism in order to maintain life, as in the metabolism of fatty acids in the kidneys. So remember that detox that comes first? That clears the way so that this next step has the best chance of succeeding. You're preparing your body for what comes next. So your metabolism is how your body converts food into energy, and if there's excess energy, it stores it as fat. So you need to be eating your 3 regular meals each day to keep your metabolism stable. Now it's super important the type of food you eat and the quantity. I've got a specific food list and the measures for you for your portions that are perfect to make this happen. As long as you've got a teaspoon, a tablespoon and a cup, you'll learn how to do this for life. If you don't follow this, it won't work. The next major ingredient in the SlimPro program is water. Yep, plain old water. Out of the tap, out of a bottle, how you put it onto it. You're going to have to drink 2 to 4 liters of water every day. That's why the drink bottle with a reminder is perfect. If you drink the 400 ml every time the reminder goes off, you'll have your ideal consumption of water every day. Now I'm talking about tea or coffee or anything else that you drink, I mean water. If you don't do this, it won't work. Now I talked about you must eat 3 meals every day, and those meals are going to be the food that has specific chemical structure that when you combine it with the water and the SlimPro Drops, the abnormal stored fats are released back into your system. So all that food that you ate that was converted into energy that your body didn't use was stored as fat in case your body needed it one day. It's a bit like the way I buy clothes, really. I mean, I love it, I buy it, I take it home, I wear it once, but it sits in my wardrobe for the next 5 years, just in case I need it. I mean, I move house, it moves house with me. I get it out every now and then and look at it, and then I just put it back and ignore it. All the SlimPro Drops combined with your 3 meals every day, plus the 2 to 4 litres of water, are going to purge those stored fats back into your system. Then the L-carnitine breaks those fats down back into your bloodstream for your body to use as fuel before it uses the food that you eat. So you're going to have 2,000 to 3,000 calories floating around your body at any time. That's a lot of energy, right? Now the drops also contain an appetite suppressant, so you're not actually going to feel hungry after about day 3 to 7. But, and this is a big but, you must eat those 3 meals every day, even if you aren't hungry. It'll be easy to think, gee, I'm really not very hungry. I think I'll skip that meal. But you just can't, or it won't work. Now this bit happens really fast if you've done your detox well. Your first week, you'll lose up to 5 kilos, and in 40 days, you'll lose up to 15 kilos. If you want to lose more than this, don't worry, I'll put the links to the different weight packages at the end for you. Just click on the one that's going to suit you the best and the amount of weight that you want to lose. If you went to our shop to buy just this part of the SlimPro program, you'd get it for $179.95 for the 40-day supply. That would be only $4.50 a day to lose up to 15 kilos. That's about the price of a cup of coffee. Even if I was going to charge you that, would it be worth it? Yeah. I know, I've wasted so much money trying to find a product that gives me these results over the years, so now I'm sharing this with you so you don't have to waste your money making the same mistakes I did. I'm giving you this massive cheat. How good is that? Now there's one last step to the SlimPro program that most people never think of, and that's why I look at this as the danger space. Let's think about it logically for a second. Firstly, and most importantly, you probably tried to diet before, maybe had some success, but what happens when you stop? Think about it. Follow me here. You had a lifestyle you lived for a long time, and then you made a change, right? You changed the way you ate, or what you ate, or the portions that you ate, whatever, and that created an outcome of weight loss, right? So let's call that a diet. And then what did you do? You stopped the diet because you've achieved that outcome that you were looking for. And then what happened? Well, I'm betting you put the weight back on, am I right? Because you stopped doing those things that you changed. This doesn't just happen with food and eating and weight. This happens in real life, you know? Think about it. So this is where the danger space is. And when you think you've just spent 40 days or however long you want to do the program, depending on how much weight you want to lose, changing some stuff, following the SlimPro program, you've lost your weight, you've achieved your goal. Woohoo! Yay! You've developed all these great new eating habits, you're feeling great, you're looking amazing, your skin is glowing, you've got some gorgeous new clothes to fit in your new beautiful body, yay. What else is going to happen is that you're going to stop taking the drops because you don't need to lose any more weight. Now this means there's no more appetite suppressant and no more calories being purged from your fats to feed your body. So you might start to feel a spike in your appetite again. I kind of struggled with this myself because I'm pretty stubborn. No, I call it toddleritis. I can do this myself. Well, the truth is most people can't, and I'm one of them. I needed the help to combat my appetite to help me maintain my new weight. Now, most people put weight back on after losing it because they don't get that help, and slowly or quickly they go back to eating the way they used to. This is where the SlimPro Maintain can help you. You're not left out there alone to try and tough it out. The Maintain's a fat burner and an appetite suppressant that continues to suppress your appetite and keep your metabolism pumping so that you can continue to stay in control. And this is when you're most vulnerable. You'll be on this whole journey and this is where you really need to be focused. If I had my way, no one would not have the SlimPro Maintain as part of their journey because this is where real life kicks in and you are doing it on your own. I even have an offer on automatic reorder every month to keep your weight under control and maintained. And it's way cheaper to give you the best support I can give you into the future. Again, if you went into our store to purchase this, it would usually cost you $79.95 for the 30-day supply of support. Even at that price, it's only $2.66 a day after you've reached your goal to keep you on track and in control. Now today, because you've stayed all the way to the end as I promised you, I've got a special bonus for you. So let's just go back and see exactly what I'm going to give you. The SlimPro Detox Tea with a 30-day supply, usually $39.95. The Detox Himalayan Pink Salt, 30-day supply, usually $4.95. The Detox Body Brush, $16.95. The Detox Face Brush, usually $12.95. Your Detox Guide and instructions with recipes, $29.95. The Detox Meal Planner retails for $15.95. Your Detox Shopping List, $4.95. The Drink Bottle with Reminder, $49.95. That's a total of $255.55. The 40-day supply of SlimPro Drops, usually $179.95, which comes with a weight loss instructions book, $39.95. The 7-day meal planner, $15.95. Your weight loss tracker app, your carry bag, $9.95. A total of $244.80. And your weight maintenance SlimPro Maintain, usually $79.95. Now the total of this ultimate SlimPro weight loss solution is $580.20. On top of all of that, I'm also going to send you my 100-page gourmet recipe book, SlimPro Gourmet Recipe ebook, valued at $39.95, absolutely free. For you to start your journey with SlimPro today, it's only going to cost you $350. That's $620 worth of value for just $350. You don't even have to pay anything today. You can pay in 4 fortnightly payments of Afterpay for $87.50. And you know what? I'm even going to throw in a daily weigh-in and support with me. Yep, you text me every morning with your weight so I can keep an eye on you and make sure you're doing everything right. I'm not just going to send you out there on your own. I'm going to be there with you every step of the way. Now, I usually charge $120 for this because it takes a lot of my time and I can't do it for everyone. There's only so much of me to go around. So the value of this is priceless. I want to do this for you to help you achieve your goals. Now, this offer isn't available anywhere else. You'll never get this opportunity again. You can't go to our website and purchase this package. It's just not available there. So you're going to get $620.20 worth of products for just $350. And you don't even have to start paying for it for 2 weeks. I'm throwing in my fantastic gourmet recipe book with all those recipes. You'll never need to think about losing your weight and keeping it off again. Plus, you're going to get my private weigh-ins every day and support. The way I see it right now is you have 2 choices. I can see that you're really ready to take this step and you're serious about wanting to make this change. Not just now, but forever. Break those old habits, start loving yourself again. Be that person that you want to be and achieve that goal. Or you can keep doing just what you're doing now, feeling the way that you're feeling and looking the way you do right now. Like, I know how you feel. I've been there. SlimPro literally changed my life. I'm now remarried to an amazing man who's also lost 30 kilos and we're living the dream. And I want that for you. I want for you to break out of the funk you're in right now and just do it. Take that leap of faith. This is your time and you are ready. You know, if you don't do this right now, you're not going to get the chance again. And you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to feel just the way you do right now. And you're going to think, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do it when I had the chance? You can break the cycle and you can be everything you want to be. You can achieve that goal. I want to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm giving you the best opportunity you are ever going to get to achieve your goal. Do it now.